So obviously we have the board heater solution that I've been working on, and another thought that I had initially, of course, was this forced air heater method. And I went ahead and just did a very crude prototype. I'm using a pretty big wire wound resistor here, and I'm basically pushing probably, I don't know, 65, 70 watts through it. The first thing I will note here is that this is not an authoritative test in any means. The interface between the heat transfer of this resistor and the fan sucking the air through is pretty bad actually, and you can tell that because this resistor stays very, very hot. And that's just because, you know, quite a little bit of surface area, a lot of heat there, and also the air draw, a lot of the air coming in is not getting heated. But I will say I've been running it now for 3 hours, and initially the battery was 16 degrees C. My garage is 16 degrees Celsius right now. And after 3 hours, it's gotten up to 22 degrees Celsius. It's not that great. And again, it's because we're blowing all of this air. So we're really actually heating the entire cabin. And so kind of when I walked around the, with the thermal camera here, it's like the car is much warmer than the garage at this point. And when I say much warmer, I mean like a couple of degrees warmer. And the batteries are like 6 degrees warmer. So I think the solution then basically is that forced air heating is probably not going to work. And certainly if it does, it's not going to be efficient. Could be neat if it kept like snow from getting on your windshield, but it's not going to do that. At 75 watts is not enough power to do that. So yeah, forced air heating probably not going to work. And so, obviously for the 5 amp hour G3, we have that PCB solution. For FoMoCo, I don't know where I'm going to statically put heat yet. We'll see what happens, but different problem. There's no FoMoCo kits out there, so I've got a little bit of time to figure it out. Plus, I do want to see how well the 5 amp hour G3 stuff works when you're bolting to the back of the battery directly. So, we got some things to figure out, but I do think that at least the 5 amp hour G3 stuff is fixed. And yeah, and then we can focus on FoMoCo. I'll be thinking about that next week. Of course, I'll be up in Madison with this car, and so I'm sure the battery's going to get really cold. So I'll be able to suffer through that with y'all and hopefully come up with a solution. As always, thanks for watching.